All right, good morning, everybody. So, today's topic regarding a residential care home is what should I do next? So, I got a phone call from a young lady who's very passionate about becoming a residential care owner, provider. She has a sister that does or has two homes, residential care homes. And her sister, gives her bits and pieces and won't really give her the information that she needs in order for her to get started. So I am a consultant. So I do consult with people regarding getting this type of business started. And I always tell you guys, I'm transparent. I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I may not have given you a lot of information because sometimes you need to do your own research. But at the same time, there's some things that you may miss that because you don't know, because you're new at it, like I did. I learned trial and error. So people are making money off of giving you information. Sorry, guys. For some reason, every time I get on, my allergies get to bother me. But anyway, with the information that I give you guys, I give you based upon my experience. I give you information based upon what I'm going through, what I have gone through, things that I like to share with you guys so that you can kind of be prepared or you'll know what to look forward to. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information that I think that, I know that is needed for somebody who kind of, they don't know exactly where to start, what to do. Okay, I talked to a young man before, and he went out and purchased a house before he actually did some of the legwork. It's not about purchasing the house. You need to first find out the house that you're interested in purchasing is zoned for the type of home that you want to do. For an example, a personal care home. You need to contact zoning. You need to call them and say, hey, this is the address of the house that I'm interested in purchasing to do a personal care home. Is this house zoned for a personal care home? Okay, so that's your first step. You can find a home, but don't sign nothing, no lease, don't purchase it until you find out if this home is zoned for a personal care home or whatever type of residential care home that you want to provide. Is the house in the city? Is the house in the county? You need to find that out. You need to find out if there is another residential care home within 1,000 feet of the one that you want to get started. That's your first step. Other than your business structure, having all of that already done, your next thing is, before you finally make that purchase or that lease, find out from zoning, is the house zoned for a residential care facility? Then, excuse me guys, I had a message. Then you need to find out, is there another home that you want to do? Is there another home within 1,000 feet of the home that you want to get? That's the second thing. Once you get the okay from those two things, then you need to find out from the fire department. Give them the address. Tell them what you want to do. Find out how many people that you can put in this home without having a fire sprinkler system. Because a fire sprinkler system is a very costly purchase, and that either make or break somebody and determines if they're going to get started or not. Is that fire sprinkler system, and not only a fire sprinkler system, but a fire alarm. They go hand in hand. Okay? All right. And that's a whole nother subject, which I'm going to get to with that, with the fire alarm, fire sprinkler system, because I've already gone through it. I already know what to do. I know the whole thing. Okay? So I will do a video on that soon about the fire sprinkler and fire alarm system. Okay? All right. So another thing is you need to, and I'm talking about the Atlanta area. the Atlanta metro area, which consists of about 26 counties, they say. So you also need to find out which county is easier to do a residential care home in. Some counties and cities are harder than others. Some cities and counties you have to go against the board to say, why do you want a personal care home? So you need to have a proposal to say that. Why do you feel like that there is a need for another residential care home in the area? So you need to have a proposal to submit and go to the board, as far as, the county, the building department, the health department, the zoning. So you'll meet with those officials in those various departments. So once you have passed all of that, this is even before you sign on that dotted line, because I don't want you to make a purchase and you got to go through these things and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Well, Brenda Faye is telling you, okay? I'm telling you what you need to do beforehand, before you decide to go out there and purchase a home and you want to do a residential care facility. Now, to the people who already have a home, and you may have just a traditional renter in this home, and you keep going through different renters, people don't want to pay, they're destroying your house, different things, and you're thinking about doing an Airbnb, or you're thinking about doing a personal care home. And I like to call it what it is. People say assisted living. Assisted living in Georgia is 25 or more people. That's considered an assisted living in Georgia. If it's under 25 people, you have 24 or less, you are considered a personal care home. I don't want to confuse the two. People saying assisted living. You need to call it exactly what it is. A personal care home is a form of an assisted living, but as far as the rules and the regulations, you need to know the difference, because there's a difference in the rules and the regulations, and there's things that you need to do and not do when you have assisted living versus a personal care home. Okay? I'm giving you guys the real tea. All right? Because you need to know. All right. So, if you want to do a personal care home in the state of Georgia, there is two types of models. There is a family model personal care home, 6 or less, and there is a group model personal care home, 7 to 24 people. In order to become a personal care home,